All right, so we've learned that Baldur's Gate 3 does not have merch besides the Mind Flayer logo T-shirt. Is there more? Is there more merch I can find here? Merch. Is there an owlbear stuffy? They have a beanie. Long rest T-shirt, best friends T-shirt. That long rest T-shirt's got potential. Cassette. Pin set. Valerian desk pad. DOS 2 Game Master mode. Division Resistance 2 spells lanyard. Beer coaster. Miniatures upgrade. Badger T-shirt. Logo beanie. BG3 logo beanie. I guess maybe they have issues with the Hasbro. Like, these are not interesting. Godwoken. Okay, just the beanie. Anyway, there should be a teddy bear. The long rest T-shirt. That's pretty sick, actually. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Anyway, where was I? On this week in a mobile game? Hopefully it'll work on BlueStacks. What's BlueStacks? And then I think, yeah, I think there'll be some gacha elements to it probably. I guess it's just a matter of just how much. Okay, so this is where I cross over. Onto the mid part of Act 2. $280 XP. It's not nothing. You're not making me do the shadow curse thing again, are you? How is this possible?
These things have stayed interesting.
So... You idiots, get out of there. This game is so stupid.
Where am I needed?
Okay. Thank you for that. That was really helpful. So what about the moon lantern?
Ring, ring! Oonta scooter! You look like you want to say the magic words, like they're right on the tip of your lips.
I'm afraid I don't know the magic words. Mind sharing them?
Sorry, baby. You gotta use your brain to get this boon, even if it's the size of a pea. Ribbit, ribbit.
Do you think you'd probably play it on your PC? Or do you have a tablet? Toad mode? Alright, let's try that again, shall we?
Ding dang dong! Your
Yeah.
stench is strong.
getting-
Anything you wanna say?
I'm getting pestered by this thing. Dolly, I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Snurl? What does that mean? Aren't we friends? I helped you with the lantern, didn't I?
Come on. You can do it, Billy. Once you guess, you'll feel so silly.
Why is Snurl an option?
Don't you snarl at me, you nasty cow!
Cattle prattle? I've been turned into a Rothe. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
Donkety ding! You ruin everything! Anything you want to say? I sure love it when they beg.
Please? Okay, so do we have the greater?
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
So do we have the greater buff? Okay, we got the greater buff now. Thank you. Alright, we did it. So now we're looking for the Mason's Guild to figure out what happened with the guy. And there's the House of Healing. Are you looking for like a new mobile game fix currently? Alright, so
What's in here?
we know that the Moonrise Tower is in the south of the level. So as we approach the second half, let's start looking around through this front door. I gotta heal him again.
What's the next over there?
There's a lot of heals here.
Take you.
Defender of the people. Is that blood?
Good enough.
No, never mind. Walk in death. See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's Guild.
This was a Mason's Guild.
Makes sense. The demand for ominous statues seems fairly high in these parts.
I don't have any mobile games really that I play. Who's that person? I don't really have any mobile games that I play outside of sometimes when I'm traveling, like a plane or a train. I'll use one. I'll play one then, but I'll just use like I'll just use an old school emulator. I was playing Dragon Quest 5, I think, before. Yeah, I don't know. They're nice for like a little while, but okay, what's the deal with this guy? Kind of curious.
Don't touch me. Gently.
Ooh.
All is
Alright, what's this guy's deal?
another step forward.
Where'd that guy go? There was a guy here. What the? The Mason's Guild. That's why there's all these blocks. I get it.
Better not be cursed.
Let this be a warning. Those who defy Shah's will shall suffer darkness without her blessing.
Okay, so maybe we'll go up on the roof and see what we can find. Yeah. I mean, I just think there's so much money in mobile games that, like, as nice as that idea is, it'll never really happen. Just because they've kind of, like, figured it out already. A good point that the Larry and Sven Vinke made when they're talking about Baldur's Gate 3 was, like, people, like, he's, like, counter that people don't like turn-based games was to be like, well, look at people's mobile phones. It's all turn-based. If you ever watch someone like on the subway, like if you're in like Japan or something like that, it is true that it's all people play really are kind of like a, I don't know, a simplified version of mobile games. All right, so we can drop down in here if we want to get in here. There's a chest here. Can I do this without taking damage? Can't believe that worked. Okay, let's check out the back first. Did you see that IGN poll of like the best 25 RPGs ever? With the limitation of only one per franchise? Kind of making the rounds a couple of days ago. Again, all those things are like generally designed to provoke discussion. So they're kind of a little bit troll. I mean, Breath of Fire 3 made the list. It was like 24 to 25 or something. Alright, where am I? Infernal Iron. Oh.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, we're now accidentally inside. Looks like there's gonna be a fight here somewhere. Okay, we made it in the side entrance.
What's that?
Odd-looking bones.
Here lies the Grand Mason, his bones and lies exposed.
Whoa, that's aggressive. Bark skin recipe. The alchemy stuff doesn't really do much for me in this game. I should use it more. 10 new recipes unlocked. Look at me. We have a lot of stuff now. Elixir of the Colossus. Grenades. Coatings. Nice. Okay, what did that do? Made 2 of them. Drink to increase your size. Weapons deal an additional 1d4 damage. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Nice. Sweet.
Still in control. Just.
The Underdark was the transition area from Act 1 to Act 2. Okay, if I click this, am I about to get into a fight?
A pile of crushed bones
No? Okay.
of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Okay, never mind then. The Underdark was sort of like that, the underground kind of, it's kind of like, what's it called?
Quietly now.
It's kind of like the Black Reach in Skyrim. Whereas this is the legit second act of the game, which is an entire area
Sharp as
that
ever.
is obscured with a shadow curse that you have to
Looking ahead.
get various buffs to deal
Something
with.
good here, I hope.
Ooh, an ornate wooden hatch. First, let's go up before we go down.
If not over, then
So I'm probably about like halfway through. This is the shortest act of the 3. Okay, so what's up here? They're all about the same. Alright, not much up here. Is that the back door? So let's check this hatch. Some dude over there.
let's see what this
Alright, to the ornate wooden hatch. We're starting to get some things that look good. Okay, where are we now? An elevator. I vaguely remember this. There's a secret over here. Isn't there? Some behind this? No? I'm misremembering? Here.
There is work to do.
Time to kill. What's that?
Keyhold Herald.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
What did I just do? Nothing. Alright, so there's a Keyhold Herald here, which means it's probably I can probably just open it. It's a little unexpired to do that though.
Inside?
Happens when I click the elevator.
There goes nothing.
So many buffs.
Arabella, answer me, please.
I remember that person. Vaguely. Okay, so I guess I'll just be boring and lockpick it. Heralder's Keystone. What do I do with that?
Ready. Easy.
See what happens when I do this. Plus 14 to 17. Okay, careful.
The element of surprise.
Congratulations on finding this place, thief, but your journey ends here. Uh-oh. Easy. I sense traps in my future.
What am I to do?
What's that?
Oh, is it trapped? Who could have possibly guessed? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. He's definitely much more like even this that one vampire thing is like more of an obvious advantage than what other origin characters have so far.
Quietly.
So it's like a fight.
Nothing hurts anymore. How much farther can I go?
Let's have some fun. Step carefully.
Oh. Shadows?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Is it shadows?
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, read the Mason's letter and see if you see whether you get in battle or not. More of these shadows? Okay. Okay, I gotta turn the lights on.
Keep your distance down. What have we here?
Okay, I should have done this. I should have done this stealthed. So I need as much light as possible. Level 7 is actually pretty high.
Making my move.
I think confusion is a bad call against these guys. What kind of stuff do we got here? Nearby lights are extinguished in the presence of this creature's roiling darkness. Sunlight sensitivity. Okay, so the obvious move here is to go back into this patch of sunlight here. It's really cool. My favorite spell.
I miss this.
Let's play this defensively. Come and get it! What does that do?
Two steps at a time.
What are they blinded by? The light? The shadow hearts? This is sick. You just stay here.
Down with you.
Let's spill some blood. Break them.
Come get some, boys. I'm the only person who really took any damage. Ugh.
What should I do?
Where's the last news up there?
Time to kill. Time for a new approach.
Let's end this.
Get back here, you rascal.
The bloody fray.
Where is he? I've never tried that before. Just like swinging at nothing.
Not now. Moving.
There he is. Hi. Alright, that was not the hardest battle ever. Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra might be good. Is that a game, show, or movie?
Still alive. So that's progress. Let's move.
Why is my health 43? It's a long rest. Yikes.
So tired. How do people do this all day?
A distant memory of a man stretching his back with a groan. Another day of hauling masonry blocks done.
What kind of game is it?
I'll give it a shot.
Calloused hands work a hammer and chisel around a massive slab of rock. Months from now, you sense this one hid for days as
Cool
the
idea.
sounds of battle got closer and closer to town. You didn't even care who won, so long as it ended. You can almost taste the sour ale that once clung to this soul's breath. He was insensible when the shadows came for him. A happy, faded.
What they do with
memory
Marvel
comes
now is
to
kind of the way they
you.
did
A
like
woman walking
X-Men
on
games in the
beach,
90s when the X-Men were so
holding hands
popular.
with her husband-to-be.
Ideally, it's like X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. And like you can like change characters depending on level.
Before the shadows, there was once a house full of warmth and children's laughter in this one's life. No more.
More for me.
I need all the precious silver. I'm poor. I spent all my money in resurrections after the stupid Shadow Curse dude. Halfred, you're probably surprised that I'm writing, though no more surprised than me. You warned me of Thorm's malice, yet I took up hammer and trowel to build that cursed tower. You warned me of coming war, yet I built the prison that would contain his foes. You warned me, yet I did not listen. It is my deepest regret I must atone. I know more about the tower's construction than anyone and possess innumerable tools and supplies besides. Gather your allies at last light and let us devise a plan to infiltrate Moonrise. Ketheric plans for war. He expects to face halberds and staves in the later day. We'll end him with a dagger to the back before he gets as much as raise his blade. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I hope that you'll try, your brother Morfred. Okay. How quickly things change. The Thorms are Salianite through and through, or so I believe. Perhaps Ketheric only converted from Melodia, and with her death and then his daughters, his faith died too. But to turn to Shar, it beggars belief. Ketheric's justiciars are growing greater in number and more determined to rout any traces of Siluna and Raithwin. Why do they think this town was built? One cannot rip out the foundations of a building and expect it to remain standing. Brother and I remain the last two bastions of Our Lady of Silver in the town. A few, the trusting few, come to worship at secret by moonlit nights. Others, converts, all. Whether they truly believe, I cannot say. Impossible, isn't it? Sick of standing idle while justiciars gain power in our humble town. What will become of us if we allow it? I met a man who is no man, touched by a devil, and maybe worse, but he offered me something I couldn't refuse, help. The time is now. Is that Raphael? The time is now. Ketheric's justiciars, their stronghold in the temple below, they will be wiped out, all of them. I didn't ask how, I just want them gone. Let the Harpers have at Ketheric now. They'll make short work of him. Okay. Okay. Not terribly useful.
Breathe deep and move.
Single player stealth type game, eh?
No traps, please.
Jake's Encyclopedia of Eels. I don't want to read that. It looks like a door. Comfortable autumnal outfit. I like that. Something here.
That's curious.
You can see the outlines of it when you put your mouse over it. Logbook. 6 Uktar sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. The village there has had 2 years of failed crop. I'll remember this. This is the same druid logbook from the previous chapter. Moonrise diagram. Something's been stashed in the prison tower dungeons.
Base of Moonrise Towers. Worth a look.
Scroll of Ice Storm. Okay, what's on the far side? I really like the, I think it was the SNES one, where depending on the level, you had different, like, there's two good ones. There's like the arcade game, but there was also the one where each, like, there'd be like, each person, like Psylocke, Cyclops, Wolverine, Beast, etc., would have their own level, and you had to get through all individual levels, and then there'd be like a big scary one where you could use anybody. That was cool. Interesting. A guy was a werewolf. He got cured by the priestess of the moon. And then became friends with him. $21. Damn. Did you play any sports, Nick? I went for tennis lessons yesterday, my first one. Pretty fun. A vast array of different skill levels.
What's going on? Someone there. Let's crack it open.
Oh. At least that wasn't on the disarm. Good old baseball. Is that why you only mention the Brewers whenever you talk about Milwaukee sports? How far is Green Bay from where you are?
Mine never quiet.
Helmet of Arcane Acuity. Whenever you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain Arcane Acuity for 2 turns. Arcane Acuity being... bonus to its spell attack rolls and spell difficulty class for each remaining turn. Okay. I was just gonna look for, like, say, what does he have?
The pride.
Whoa. What was that? When you inflict a condition, gain arcane synergy for 2 rounds. You guess this really often. This is better.
I'm ready.
Well, hello.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
Well, hello. I think this is honestly better for her than the stupid Dark Justiciar helm. Keeps her survived though, that's all that really matters.
Let's get going.
Did things go crazy when the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA championship in 2021?
Need to find a way forward.
Was it madness and insanity? The one championship you'll ever get? Just like just like Toronto Raptors only ever got one? It was good though when we got it. Okay, here's the real treasure. 4 scrolls, you say. I like that. What's all this? It's like random polygons. My entire camp supply is just alcohol. What are these stupid grease bottles? Get out of here. Potions, nice. There's a lot of treasure in this game that feels satisfying, but it's really only like really consequential, like after boss fights, which is the way it should be. You'll find stuff, you're like, oh great, potions, but like potions, you still have to use them well. Okay, I don't feel like I really learned much here. So we found there's some stuff inside the prison dungeon. Otherwise, this is all covered. All right, cool. So the NFL draft, the NFL draft from like a month ago, that was in Green Bay. The NFL draft is really rowdy. It's really hilarious.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
It's like just so many like fanatics at it. It's so funny. Okay, so part 1 completo. So I either go up this way to the graveyards, Moonrise Towers, hidden treasure. So don't go down, go northeast whenever possible. Let's check over here. Dum de dum dum dum.
That will fit in my pack.
A corpse rose, you say? Lovely. Tombstones everywhere.
Here lies the best smith in
That was spooky. I
Redford.
heard something.
Our swords will never slice as true. Here rests Callista Freeclaw, legendary brawler. Died in his sleep, to the surprise of many.
Dum 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 dum.
What's that?
What's what? Special corpse? True Love's Caress. One of a magical pair of rings. This allows the wearer to receive warding bonds from a creature wearing the matching ring. Okay, good to know. Bonded by loves, wives. In the first year of our unit, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and became our caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wonder if we'd survive it, but the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break no matter the pressure. Okay. There's a creature around here. I can hear it.
In memory of Eberk Trollbleeder, his tall tales shall be. Here lies Immolata Cole. The music
Immolata.
of the moon played on her heartstrings.
I don't think I should go down. I don't think I should go down here. Yeah, I'm not reading. Ew, bones, gross. Okay, so there's that kid. So I'll cover that fairly soon. This is like right up Larian's wheelhouse. Just like a grim necromancer's keep. Icebite robe, nice. Nothing else in here. Okay, should I go talk to that kid? No, we should go open these doors. There's really angry creatures in the background.
Touch.
Dum 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 dum. Smart, 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 smart. Joseph Smithy went to school. Dum 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 dum. I can't get in a true battle. I only have 43 health. Ooh. Boots of Apparent Death. Who has bad boots? You kind of do.
A hero at heart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
She's got the only good boots. Oh, they're basically all just like mobility tricks I have to do. Graveyard Diary, you say? The moment is nigh, war has been brewing, and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us towards Shar, I followed him in appearance, if not in heart. This was my home. I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the Harpers march upon our little village, our little beautiful village, I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Riethwin can begin to heal from this nightmare. Okay?
On my way.
Here lies Sister Kevin, A more devoted mendicant never lived. Here lies Bronick Larrow, blacksmith of renown.
Bronick?
He make iron sing in the afterlife.
Never met anyone named Bronick before.
In memory of Kayla Bellsworth, thrice married, thrice widowed, always smiling.
Did she kill her husbands?
In memory of Reuben Corley, who lived stoically, and here lies faithful Jamie, the love of all our lives. Behold the mortal remains of Marvy Bullows, town crier. Died loud. Here rots Treston Brumwilt.
Treston Brumwilt?
Slanderer and wicked excuse for a husband.
Damn.
May the crows use this marker as a privy.
She is so good. It's amazing. She knows when to invest some humanity into it and when not to. Okay, I remember these nurses. They're kind of angry. More than there. Oh, I remember this place. There's vile surgeries going on over there.
Here lies Thomasin Feverbreaker, midwife and wise woman.
Thomasin, a female name?
Behold the glorious remains of Draven Mistbrooke, poet, epicure, romantic, and medium.
This is too
Should
many.
have lived to be 1,000.
I can't read this many, even if she's doing the reading.
Here rests Pat, loyal dog of the Crivens family, taken along with his master. Good boy. In memory of Brent Crivens, taken along with his family on the... Here rests Pat, loyal dog dedicated to Pila Crivens, taken along with her family in memory of Largo Crivens.
Largo
taken along with his
Crivens.
family on the same grim night. May their deaths...
So there's the
be
psycho
avenged.
nurses. I remember them.
All these dark prophecies slain in battle.
Dedicated to Hugo Hobbs, cobbler.
Or a temple.
Hobbs the Cobbs to his friends.
Ooh, Raphael, level 16, you say. 865 health. I don't like that.
Here rests Eric Crivens, sole inheritor of the Crivens family. May the gods forgive him.
Okay, so... This is the Temple of Shar. I think I'm gonna do this other stuff first. I'm gonna do this area, and then I'll do that temple, because that temple I think is a big thing. If it's the same one as I recall. I remember there's like 2 different large temples for Shadowheart. Let's talk to this guy first.
Seems simple enough.
Hey.
Hey! I know you. You're...
It's spooky. Don't kill her.
Twist 'em up.
I don't know if she could do that.
Is that the kid Korga went after? Seems she's
Will
learned
looks
a new
way
trick.
cooler now.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
That's a powerful spell. Where'd you learn to do that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me.
Had a girl.
I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
How would you teach me those powers of yours?
Maybe. But you gotta help me first. Me and Mum and Pops. We follow Zevlor out here, then he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him running behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
She's a little crazy. I'll find your parents, you can count on me. Alright.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
If I invite her to the camp, am I gonna murder her in my sleep in a blood-soaked rage?
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Asterion, at least Asterion didn't disapprove. These guys good? You guys are good? Okay. Cool. So, down here, House of Healing, Punish the Wicked, Moonrise Towers. So obviously this is sort of like a north to south type thing, but I think the Temple of Shar is a little more impactful than this. So I'm going to go down and then sweep forward. I should just remove the curse.
What a day.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay, so should I do the House of Healing? Let's go this way. I'll clear this open area. Oh, easy. Shadow Cursed Harper. There's a lot of them.
Watch your back. They won't see me coming.
Oh, easy. It's not really a good angle. I'll go all the way around. Remember the Corilla person? There was a person hiding here. Sorry, but where did they go? Should have talked to them when I had a chance. Alright, start here.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Does she have protection of the does she protect the from life from good and evil? I'm gonna drop I'm gonna drop necrotic wounds from this area. I guess we'll use this spell.
No time to dally.
I've got a long...
At least you will. You don't use many level 1 spells. Use it myself.
can't afford to stay idle.
You can use it on him too, I guess. You're a bit low on
I have a
spellcast.
lot
Okay.
on my mind. Well, in it.
See what happens here.
Dream in red.
Well, this is a bit. Let's see how far. Whose turn is it? Will. Let's let them make some moves first. Did I drop a Hunger of Hadar on like the choke point?
No time to waste.
I think I do. It's not quite the perfect range with a choke, but it's pretty good. Okay, we need some light. Maybe that sunshine spell is actually sick for this. Okay, time to do some assassinations. But I need to go back to... I need to hide again. After each shot, I think. Because I'm not really isolated currently.
Got to press on.
Time to move.
Alright, get in there.
Father, are you watching?
Oh my god. He should just have the, she should just have, like, the Spirit Guardians at all times. It's so crazy useful. What now? Nice. Shiva concentration currently? No. Just use the spell. It's sick. Especially with your new Radiant Orb ability. Insane. Ow. He's losing a duel to a single archer. Classic.
Let's go. The subtle approach.
I'm using a bit too many spells here, but it is fun.
Time for some bloody work.
We done? She's in it? No way.
Finding my way.
Need to stay focused.
Ugh.
Feel their anguish.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. Alright, Will, you can drop the Hunger of Hadar. My favorite spell.
Interesting.
Ham, tumors, and spears is a weird combo.
You see a man drain his tankard in an.
It's funny how the loot of killing the shadows is listening to somebody's life story.
It's better than his uniform might suggest. You catch a glimpse of the lute playing Flaming Fist. It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
What?
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna. Now they hang in the town.
I'm sorry, what did I get from that guy?
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna. You see a man drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a Flaming Fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform might suggest. You catch a glimpse of the lute playing Flaming Fist. It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
Okay, what did I get from that guy? No loot here. Is there a loot? I think I saw a loot around here somewhere.
Must lug my guts through this. That's curious.
Here we go.
You feel a rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end, so why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
That's curious.
Best be on my way.
Oh no, I've been encumbered. Picked up too many armors. Ingots. And the like. If I send away all the ingots. All these stupid backpacks, nothing in them. What happened here? Why do I have so many camp supply shacks? It's chaos. Alright, so what are we looking for here?
Meat.
We need the third plaque, right?
That might be worth a look.
Okay. So also the lute playing guy is the one that was the catatonic man. If you click this one, right?
You see a man drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a Flaming Fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform might suggest. You catch a glimpse of the lute playing Flaming Fist. It's the catatonic man you encountered in Last Light Inn.
But clearly you need a lute. I remember I saw one on the ground somewhere. is the House of Healing. Let's check these plaques.
That took the edge off. That click I heard. There's something about these plaques.
F. Is there a missing plaque?
That do.
Not even a whiff of curtain here. It's nice to breathe easy.
Sharon's Sanctuary.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Nope. Not my forte.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Nope.
Anything of use?
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
This one I think I can do. Smirk, of course. Need you even say it? Look at that. Easy peasy.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree
He looked kind of like warmed up there.
and approve.
+5 bonus to charisma until finishing a long rest. So who's my intelligent one? It's
Pride of the gate. Trust no one.
Stereon or Will. And she's wisdom.
Defender of the people. Sharp as ever. Let's see.
I don't think he uses intelligence
Accept
really.
Shah's test of your
This doesn't really
intellect.
matter. I should just give him the charisma one. Damn, that's a lot. +8 to 11.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine.
So sick, man.
And a strange sensation of
Are my eyes
acceptance.
changing? Are now both my eyes demonic, whereas before it was one?
Let's see.
What's she to say?
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Do the cleric Ashar?
Warm
Just get it
swell
free?
rises through
Sweet.
acceptance. You are worthy.
Can I get a secret door? There we go. +5 bonus to wisdom. That's insane, by the way.
Still alive. So that's progress. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Is this like a back route to the Is this a back route to the temple or what?
A long way to go still. What do we have here?
What do we have here?
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
It appears to seek prey? It's really weird wording, isn't it? Alright, give her. Ooh, was that across the wrist? Psychopath? Nice, okay.
Where am I needed? Could come in handy.
Looking ahead. Maybe I need more pockets.
Maybe I need more pockets. What if someone else does it? A dagger. I need some water, I'll be right back. Too thirsty. Alright. Am I gonna take the dagger? Can someone else click on it? What happens?
No, never mind.
You can have your dagger.
Very well.
Keep your secrets, Shar. The problem is... how's our spell slots?
Well, in it.
Got to press on.
I mean... I would like to maybe... I wonder if I should long rest here. And get this buff back. Or maybe you can only get it once. Anyway.
Let's move.
Let's just roll with it for now.
Before.
That's pretty cute. Free potions for the boys. So... which way is that way? Okay, so let's do the northern parts then.
Might be useful. Let's see.
Here, House of Healing. West, Baldur's Gate. East, Central Square. Rythwin House of Healing. Presiding Surgeon, Malus Thorm.
Thorm, eh?
From the looks of it.
Too bad the cursed locals are well beyond saving.
Yeah, this is the end of the level. Alright, sniff around the outskirts a bit.
Listen, the psionic detector. Githyanki are lurking nearby.
Huh? The Githyanki are nearby. Um,
Keep a blade close.
that's a crazy buff we got there, by the way. If you can restack this, I can get it. Can you only get one per person? I could have got a huge charisma buff on Will there. And if you're really trying to play the game, do you not want to do that like as soon into this like area as possible?
I'm just waiting. Not a sound. Time for a little death.
I think I should have good stealth here anyway. Now, whose turn is it first? Will and then a bunch of guys. King of the Wraiths. Use your trademark spell. Obviously the best move is to back off here, right? If I can immobilize people within this, it's a pretty nasty combo.
Come on, can't stay idle.
That was not much damage.
Keep them guessing. Let's have a little fun.
Phew, that was close. Okay, time for my trademark move. You can't see where the thing starts. You basically have to look at by eye. I'm gonna stand behind him to over here. This is a little more of a choke point. What that? Are they gonna go for a Asterion? No, he's hidden. Can these guys even make it across the hunger? No. Right into the spirit. This doesn't feel good, does it? Where's a stupid doggy? So good. Wow. Yeah, because the light was extinguished until then. I don't use enough opportunity to get the Hexblade curse. I should use it more often. Because the chance of it applying is not very high. Hiding successful. Where are you? Mayday. They're fucking stalking me.
I'm ready.
47. Things getting a little crazy.
This will do nicely.
Can't even catch my breath.
Get out of the hunger, stupid.
Can't give up.
Hey, come back here. Oh. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, fellas. It's feeling a little free right now, I gotta say. Where's the stupid doggy? You need light to show it up, right? Why is my thing so low? I'm being threatened? Too dark, I see. Okay.
Where am I needed?
Alright, that was pretty fun. Honestly, battles like this are fun.
Times.
The easy ones. Okay. Should be one or two more up there. Where does this go? The morgue. I think maybe you do the main House of Healing first, yeah? You said the Githyanki are nearby. What does that mean? I know there's something over here you can discover.
What's that?
Record of shipment. T, sending you the requested ingredients for your letter, including the purple worm glands. I'm eager to see the result of your experiments. Please send me some samples when it's complete. I have a few clients who would be interested in the toxic fruits of your labors. T. Corpse rose, cloud jumping, it's all good. Some good new stuff there, nice. Okay, this is the end of the level. It's exciting. Okay, so multiple routes here.
There's nothing.
This is the area where they start playing the like spooky music. Okay, later Nick. Hope you're doing well. Was I in fact over here before? No. I think I dawdled and didn't make it here. So many tombstones.
In memory of Lanibert Fig, survived. Here lies the captain. Of what we never knew.
Is that the guy from Divinity? The doggy? The dwarf, I mean?
Fishmonger, survived by his 9 cats.
So what's gonna happen here? Can't jump in the pit? Got it. Nothing? No secrets, no treats, no nothing?
How delicious.
Asterion, the door.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Isn't this like the... Is this like the reward area?
What's in here?
Every page of this medical text is crisp and unblemished, in every quill stroke precise. Sharp aphorisms and general philosophies accompany the explicit diagrams and surgical guidelines. Only with sacrifices mastery gains. So has Our Lady said, and so I say to you, dearest reader. The darkness is infinite, but a master's teachings are not. When his wisdom is exhausted and his peoples fully versed, there shall become time for one final lesson. He will become the subject, fully laid bare for his students to consult, examine, and dissect. The sisters shall one day know me, first in whole, last in part. Only then will they be masters. Little hint. Okay, he should almost certainly use those. Judge of the Damned. An excerpt from the book in which Iphigene Mogros discusses the strange theistic history of mortals becoming gods. There have been many lords of death who cast judgment upon souls lost and found alike. Among them was Kelemvor, a hard man of harder convictions. As a mortal man, he was a mercenary with a paladin's stoic beliefs hidden under a crust of scowls and grumbles. As Lord of Death, he was forced to mellow both aspects of himself, for the impulses of a man and a god are not consummate. Mortals are allowed caprice, but immortality wears that stone smooth quickly, and Kelemvor chose cool prudence over cold malice. Alright. Alright, where'd they book go? Where'd those gloves go? The gloves here, it's hard to keep track. Try to give it to him?
Careful, I bite.
Careful, I bite. Where'd those gloves go? Here, poisoner's gloves. Yeah, so much better. Love it. Okay. I know I can get, as that book suggests, I can get them to murder him. That's also what happened last time, but it's also pretty rad.
Only with unwavering.
Legendary resistance, incapacitation. You have a +10 bonus on your next saving throw against an incapacitating condition. Right and paralyzed stun, blah, blah, blah. Legendary action, grasping appendage. Once per round, Malor's Thorn can use his legendary action to grasp a creature and pulling it closer. Once per round, Malor's Thorn can use his legendary action after being attacked to make every assistant cast Wail of Loss simultaneously. Jesus. Kind of a psychopath. Multi-attack wounded if he's low. Magic resistance, opportunity attack, turn resistance. So they're all undead.
The pride of the gate.
Okay, we're a little low. This is a hard fight. I'm almost certain of that.
What this does.
So I either do this temple, which is intense, or I'm gonna try the morgue. Hope that it's like more minor than the main house of healing. And then maybe I'll just actually try to fight him this time, as opposed to you know. Convincing the people to cut him up. There's also the main area. Let's do the main area. Urgent request for supplies. To Chief Chirurgeon, Harborside Hospital, Baldur's Gate, from Sister Anna Lidwin, Darkcloak, Rithwin House of Healing. Urgent. Dear Sir Madam, we've reached dire times and Rithwin war has come. Do you not teach that it is our duty to mend all who break, comfort all who ail, without regard for the gods they worship or the champions they heed? Yet our Surgeon Malestorm abides by his own creed. The will of Shar, he might say, and I dare not argue with him. Or any Thorm. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves some patients' injuries to fester so we may study, and commands me to nurse only dark justiciars to seek treatment. I beg you, Sir or Madam, please deliver us aid so I might close every tear and cleanse every wound, even those of harpers and cellulonites. We would humbly accept all you can offer, potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics help us to heal. So we want to find Anna. Staff bedding pool.
Let's have a look.
Shar's Temptation. A horn. A smoking pipe. The horn's good value. Anna Lidwin's part of this, so maybe she's not the cool lady I thought she might be. Let's keep sniffing around, shall we? Sponge trays. To all Ruthven House of Healing medical personnel from Alice Thorne, head surgeon, it's come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Nurse Lidwin informs me this practice eases the suffering of the feeble and guides them to Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So as saith Shar, only in the infirm suffering may we forget our own. The next to ignore this missive will feel my scalpel without sedative. I'll simply have to endure the shrieks. You rascal. To the back door. Sister Lidwin. This is the one who's like somewhat sympathetic. How do I get in there? Through here. Not terribly hard. There's also a door to the upper level. Patient's registry, are you cool with that? Okay, there's a rustic chest over here I'd like to open. Okay, it's chit chat with the dear sister.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly? Oh, not so well. But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
I'm sick as a dog. Dark compulsions addle my mind.
Let me check. Let me check. What's the primary symptom?
Everything. I lose control of myself and kill without command.
A unique disease. One which has never passed through this institution before. The surgeon will be most interested in you. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
You bet. Okay,
No one's stopped me yet.
The doctor will see you now. Down the corridor. Down to theater you go.
Time for discretion.
Shh.
Stepping softly.
Keep it together. Another step forward.
Hospital library key.
Let's see.
Let's go up top and see what's up here. She's like, ooh, that was fucking crazy. I love your diseases. So this is some sort of other way to get down on this, I guess? Some sort of death from above style? What are we looking for here? It's on this side. How do I get over there? Book of Poetry? I hold my breath of the sun to fall, for in the hot collapse of day I'm brought to you. While Wraithwind sweeps, the world entire is ours. The grass our bed, the dew our silver candles, the moon and stars our private canopy. And you the brightest of them all, my light, my heart, my world. You would watch the stars with you to the end of time, but night forever arches into day, and the sleepy nothing of the sunlit hours will mutter on. So instead I shall find eternity in a moment, and by the glance of moonbeams in your eyes will I be brought to rest, as rest should be, enduring still, longing for naught but itself. They had a good run. Where's like, why am I not being like attacked by gargoyles or something? Oh, the mushroom. Where's my team?
How delicious.
All right.
No time to rest.
Is this maybe like an after thing? Oh, they can get here. Never mind.
Find a
Okay.
way forward.
All right, guys, figured out.
Let's get going.
Rithwin Necrology.
Best be on my way.
Should be easy.
Pew! Oh. Pew!
I can do better. I must.
Moving ahead.
All right. Ink pots, quills. I sense there's gonna be scrolls in some of these places. Scroll, glyph of warding. All these things I'll never use.
What a day.
Another glyph of, another golden chest.
For a skeleton key.
Ooh. Ooh.
Still in control. Just.
New shit. Anything out here? This is just its own area. Not really. What about over here? This is... Oh, there's a teleport point here. You can get all the way in the roof here. Interesting. Already got one of those. Lots of scrolls, lots of scrolls. Okay, so let's go to these middle ones. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Death is too powerful a force for even a single god to contain. It is a duty that doesn't pass from hand to hand, splinter into smaller pieces, disease, war, funeral rites, but this must always be the overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Yurgal, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking scary until he even grow worthy. Young Baldur and Miracle must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death. They used their ambition to free himself. Miracle claimed primacy over death from Yurgal's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal and his incessant greed? What night would there be for noble Kellenvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die. After all, those who worship death should remember that above all else. Totally. Totally. Silver knife. Gloves. Sponge kit. Not a whole lot in this central platform. Alright, so, trying to find the ladder, which is here-ish. So I guess I'm gonna explore the morgue before I get into the larger battle.
Give it a shot.
Whoa. There's a lot going on in
What's
here.
inside?
So new ones. Healer's Ledger. Justiciar's only, no exceptions. Chimera. And Lock.
No traps, please. I know that corpse. Arabella's father.
Oh, that's not good. Alright, sister. Let's chat.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
Why are you treating a dead body?
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
I see now. They're sleeping peacefully. I think your work here is already done. Boing! Oh! Oh!
Your untrained eyes deceive you. Now I must ask you to step away. This patient demands my utmost attention.
Okay. What's going on with that quest for the girl? Okay, can't do much about her now. Is there anything new out here? It's the front door. What is this? Okay. Okay, so this is all covered. So unless there's any more unlockable doors, which there don't seem to be. Where does this go? Up to the roof, okay. Okay, let's check this out. And then I don't know if I found a teleport point over here, which I did not. There should be one, but I can't find it. Must have missed it slightly. Anyway, let's see what's down here. Wait, what's up here? Nice overlook.
What's that?
Shovels yield us so much money. Scout's note. Gerald, I want you to infiltrate the outpost with the ridge. I'm certain your sure will make sure we're given any obstacles. Let us take the initiative of this fight. Hadley. Headley. Like those thumping drums. They sound sick. Nothing here. See if there's any commentary if we go to this edge here. Dirt mounds aplenty. Alright.
Clustered fires and tents. The Absolute's army is kept here. Better not press my luck.
Okay, what is going to be down here?
What's that? Someone there?
This is the kind of place that Asterion leads. Why are these two guys burning here? What happened? Strange tendril amulet. Will, do you have an amulet?
Sharp as ever.
Tarnished charm.
Never a dull moment.
It seems like a warlocky item.
Defender of the people.
Death saving throws are obviously good. She is a very good one.
I might.
He does not.
All right, what now?
Well, hello.
Everything is clear.
Red Apple cigarettes, the Quentin Tarantino special. Tarantino. Don't pick up the stacked towels, you idiot. They're dirty. Drop those towels post haste. Where?
These boots have seen everything.
Notice, backpack, burlap sack. Backpack. A reminder, sisters, do not forget that patients passing through these hollow halls must needs be stripped of such frivolous items as jewelry, timepieces, and extraneous gold amounts. These burdens can be safely stored in the vault behind the hidden wall, that they not confuse matters between yourselves and Catheric's justiciars. We like to avoid misunderstandings if possible. Fair. I didn't make much from that.
Hiding here.
lot of corpses down here. This dark man. Okay, so what's in here?
Seems simple enough.
Oh, I remember this being some sort of like horrifying.
I'm ready. Take your.
She's really low on spells.
Intestines.
Level 2, the weakest level of spells. Poison cloud everywhere. Well, let's see what happens. Greater zombies. Undead fortitude. So only with... When reduced to 0 hit points, regain 1 hit point instead, unless the damage was radiant or caused by a crit. Well, luckily we have a fair amount of that. Oh my god, I'm still in the League of Legends category, aren't I? Oh, I never changed from TFT. Classic. Well, that's always awkward. Didn't stream in the Baldur's Gate 3 category all day today because I started with TFT. Extremely awkward. Alright, so bring my dude out here. It didn't work. Down seems to work. Okay, so how do I get through this? I think you just go and attack them. I think that's what you do.
As my feet can carry me.
Alright, weaken them as much as you can. Pew! Nice crit. Pew! Maybe I can go over here and stay quiet. Okay, you can't kill them unless you can. Well, I mean, you can take them. That's fine.
Today you fool.
Good try. Good try.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything.
Everything. Everything. Okay, so finish them with Radiant. 4. Sheesh. This Sunbeam spell could be really good here. She is such a dream in this act, man. It's unreal. They give me some real 28 Days Later sound effects. Okay. It's so cool. Oh, you gotta kill him twice, okay. He can't be poisoned, or what's the deal here?
Time to kill. On the way.
I get to sniping. What if I should just use my crit? I've already used this. What are my good attacks here? Magic weapon. It's okay, I guess. Just additional radiant damage, I guess. Into a cleave. Oh yeah. Amazing. Stay here. It's pretty hard to actually hit. Actually hit pretty hard there. Aww. Good try though.
Let my enemies fall.
That was a crit, so he died. Nice.
There's blood in the air.
Pew pew. Pew.
Survival is all that matters.
Pew. Pew. That was a lot of damage. What? He's so good against undead. It's crazy. She's guiding bolt to kill them, I guess. Cantrip's fine. Does 7 instead of 8. Good job. Ugh. Okay.
Have I been this long?
Looks like it's been in use more recently.
How do I get rid of the poison cloud?
I have such a headache. Open up.
Vents, right?
What I wouldn't give for a good rest about now.
If I go to a vent, will that drain the shit out? So what did that do exactly? What door do you say has been used more recently? And how do I get through? How do I get rid of all this? There's like a gust of wind type thing. I have protection from poison items. I can just deal with the poison.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Oh no, I've been poisoned. For a turn? Is this the kind of poison that does damage? Doesn't seem to be.
Mind never quiet.
There's a lever. Where's the lever? What does this do?
Better not be cursed.
Why can't I use the lever? Lever.
Trust no one.
Can you disarm the vents or what?
One step at a time.
Okay, that drains some. Where's the vent? What's that? Morgue lab door. Alright, what's in here?
Wretched thing, pull yourself together.
Everybody listen.
How much farther can I go?
Blade at the ready.
It's not even bad poison. Stop it. You'd think that would do damage, wouldn't you? But
Nothing
no.
hurts anymore.
Alright, what's in here?
Have to keep going. Something good here, I hope.
Day 2 of Darkness. I stood a calm as Ketheric uttered his final curse and then withered. As my fellow harpers dragged his putrid corpse from the battlefield, I allowed myself to feel relief, even solace. A wrong had been righted and evil thwarted. A victory had come, but I had yet to know its true cost. The darkness shrouded the land like a vast cloak. It began as a chill, as if the claw of winter had gripped us. Within hours, our breath was a dagger piercing my throat. I hungered for air like a wolf hungers for meat. Yet I could still get my fill thanks to my armor. Would that the men and women of Wreathwind had been so well equipped. One by one they fell, only to rise as shadows of themselves, intent on extinguishing all light and all life. The shadows hang less heavy in this place. It still takes an effort to fill my lungs, but better to expend effort than to unite with darkness. My shot should be keep me safe, or at least safe enough. Day 5 of darkness. The shadows ebb and wane. A torch flame is sometimes enough to burn them away, but no light can dispel the deepest of them. I called my familiar Corvin to my side, but he could scarcely take wing. Tomorrow I search, and not just for food and drink. I might find a scroll, an artifact, or an arcane focus that can ward off this curse. Perhaps I might even find another survivor. Day 18 of darkness. It is a particular loneliness in these shadows. Corvin shows great affection when I call him, even as he suffers. Those few minutes are at least some comfort for us both. It is remarkably still in here, and even stiller out there. I found a few scrolls and books near the House of Healings, as well as some scattered artifacts, but they hold nothing for me. The only answers call out from within the house itself, where I dare not enter. I hear the moans of the anguish, the shouts of the cruel. There are those who make their home in the shadows, but I am no less alone for them. Day 26 of darkness. I called on Corvid yet again, but I cannot bear his torment, nor can I bear my own. Gray has turned almost to black, and the air might as well be molasses or tar, so hard as it is to choke down. All beings should walk free of fear, I was taught. Oh, if only I were granted such a fine fate. Okay. Research notes. Spell, remove shadow curse. Possible, variant to remove curse, dispel magic other, recitation, and potential, not face loss, and potential, unattuned of living armor, Vita Kava. Okay, that's good.
Keep a blade close. A crooked touch.
Okay. Let me continue to put no effort into finding keys or any sort of like brain requiring processes. Is this too low? No, got it. Oof. Damn.
No time to rest. Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
All right. Why can't you use this?
Keep your distance, darling. No, that's not moving. There must be a way to open it somewhere.
No one's
Okay, well, let's go this way then.
at the ready. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Damn, there's a lot here.
My faith protects.
I think this is trapped.
Watch your back.
Go through there, you asses.
Quick step.
A hero at heart, ever onward.
What now? Watch the shadows.
There's no time to waste.
Don't linger.
Okay, find this trap. Bill Gates. The rare Twitch appearance. Uh-oh. Time to get roasted by this chest. Let's see what it does to me. You're not in your homeland. Are you exploring far away? Okay, time to get destroyed by this chest. There we go. That's fun. Eversight ring. The wearer cannot be blinded. Alright.
What path lies before me?
What else are we gonna find here?
Is that blood on the shelves? Probably cold and congealed. Oof.
They're giving me some, like, a lot of bonus Asterion dialogue here. Blood bank. Oh, how do you like that? Elixir of Hill Giant Strength, my favorite. Blood bank log. Blood and bodily fluid log. I co-stream both simultaneously. So this it should always be the same amount. Okay, big list here.
Quite the list of characters, but hardly my taste.
He's getting all excited. Okay. Any more treats? Some treats over there. Ooh. The leva. This is a grisly place. You gotta have this at least one time in these games. Karabasan's poison.
I'll take that.
Flask stand. These are made up. So many things to click on. Tissue and organ register. Nungs. Balthazar. The bloody necromancer has kept the finest cadavers for himself. I'll talk to my nephew whether he listens to another matter. So who is this Balthazar? I kind of remember him. Vaguely. It should be. I guess, it depends on, like, either what settings you have, or, just algorithmic stuff. But it should be there. Maybe you unsubscribed. One video a day, I get it. That's a lot of spam. I discovered all too late that I was making things much harder on myself than necessary. There's no need for such complex chemical experimentation. No foolish me. I ought to have turned to that which had already been perfected by nature. Fortunately, my research led me to the carapace of the carrion crawler, which contains a paralytic agent so powerful I must be quite cautious not to breathe it in during the refinement process, lest I fall asleep at my workbench. Okay, so he's making up his own aesthetics. Empty blood bank bottle, syringe, surgery kit, severed torso. Okay, click the lever. Does that clear the poison? Okay, we're clear. Nice. There we are. Now, what have we here? This seems like something I should do afterwards. This is like more intense by far. Alright, team, get over here. So annoying. Just go through.
What's next, I wonder?
What am I needed?
Alright. Hope you're doing well, Billy boy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
We all made it through. I just had to individually encourage them to do so. So what's down here?
Well met.
Oh no. Sorry.
Walk in death.
It's kind of intense. How many charges do I have left? I have 2 Misty Steps, so I can do this myself. Oh, this is where Zevlor is. I remember this. Where the fuck does that go? Oh, I'm under the... So they can get there, but where does this go? This is like, this is strictly implying that this is under the Last Light Inn. I guess I should go check this out. But if I do that, I can't come back.
sharp as ever. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Medium toughness is what? 22? I usually do 17 or something. Alright, so. Can you jump over there? Whoa. What are you doing? What the fuck just happened? That was so stupid. He ran off like... He ran on invisible floors. What? And then just fell off. That's so stupid. I can't even explain to you. He just ran across here where there's nothing and then just fell off and fell to his death. That's crazy. Alright. Well. What does shadow animated mean? Okay. So. I'm still curious what's over here. I wonder if I could have Misty stepped if he was encumbered. Because I have a lot of stuff on me. So that chest would have been expensive. What's over here? Okay, well. I guess I'll use a scroll? I guess I gotta go back to camp to do this.
Don't touch me. Over there.
Alright, well, that was awkward. But I'm so curious how... This is like... How can I find out how to get here? Alright, well, I gotta resurrect him. That was really awkward.
Trust no one.
Withers? Withers? Aha. Oh, he's got a little kid with him now. He's got a little buddy. That's a good level. 5 was around the point where, like, you get the extra attack on the Warlock and the Paladin. I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel like a person again.
In thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Why can't...
The pride of the gate.
I need someone to help me resurrect him.
Let's chew the fat.
Can I touch your face?
Yeah, that's so clutch. That was like really like the turning point. It's kind of like a refreshing simplicity to levels 1 to 4 though.
As it should. Dost thou require...
So why don't they let... So Asterion can't do resurrections, but he can. Maybe because we've had more intimacy?
Instead. Then thou must return with the This is the price of well counted. I recommend keeping my distance.
Do you mean like the spirit guardian spell? Or is that a different spell I don't have? Radiating Orbs is just like an effect I have right now from a weapon or a piece of armor. Yeah, so good. I use that spell all the time. Do you mean this one? Spirit Guardians? Yeah, it's unbelievable. I use it like every I use it like every battle basically. Because her attacks are so bad.
In a sense.
Someone there.
Okay, where's this gonna take me? We're back, we're up here. Okay, good. So, I need to figure out how to get down there. Wherever this goes. Can I send like a mage hand or something to go sniff around? I just need a little more I just need a little more. Okay. Let's go look around, shall we? Let's see where this leads. Ominous crevice. Ominous crevice. This is like directly below. Unclear. All right. Yeah. The hag is an annoying fight. It's a little gimmicky. And then there's some real scary things inside the goblin camp, especially if you like have to deal with all of them at once. But the Githyanki Krish turned out to be like the really, really scary fight in Act 1, I think. If you like end up having to fight them. Okay, so I guess I'll do. I'm gonna try to do a credible account. I'm gonna try to do a credible attempt of a Malice Thorm. Maybe a long rest. Might as well. Come on, team, let's go. And I'll do this after.
The pride of the gate.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No one back
All right.
will ever believe this.
So let's go to the main part of the House of Healing. Then I'll do this afterwards because it seems more impactful. Who's your favorite class so far? Of who you're using?
Can't slow down.
All right, Mr. Thorm, you're about to get fought. Nice. Everyone's always happy playing the bard. So a lot to be said for that. Who's that? Oh yeah, Volo always floats up from the ceiling. I forgot about that. Hunger of Hadar, is that the AoE one or the single target one? Let me see.
The hero at heart.
Hunger of Hadar. This is my most used spell for him, I think. It's unreal.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so. It's like near universally useful to like choke point areas and all these things. Crazy.
Dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What'd I get?
He gives in and surrenders his fine tooth.
Pristine mesh toe sandals, good boy.
Scratch his tongue, lolls out happily.
The Warlock has 2 spell slots every short rest, compared to like the Cleric having like 9 per long rest. It's wild. Okay, so let's go get him.
I can do better. I must.
Seems simple enough.
All right, fellas.
Breathe deep and move.
See what you got. Hold on.
What now?
Let's get going.
Something smells tasty.
Where can I go around to get some nice vantage point here?
Not a sound.
This place is crazy. Let's stay here
Looking ahead.
and see what these guys got going on here.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, at level 11 you get a third one? Right. Yeah, it kind of feels weird because the Warlocks swap their spells out. And the reason for that is because, like, why... How much are you going to use a level 1 spell when you have level 4 spells available to you? You know what I mean? So it kind of makes sense. Without having to respec. Okay, well, he doesn't see me. Hello, Doctor.
For discussion.
This guy's a crazy fight. I didn't fight him last time.
Scalpel sisters is to soothe,
I forgot to save.
for the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
How do you plan on doing the Goblin Camp?
Pray, sister, show us the extent of your beneficence.
This poor dude.
Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke.
Shadowheart got mad at me for not being more subtle.
Hear the patient sighs of solace? Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver.
We ran right up there, eh?
Come, step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
I don't wish to study, only to lift the curse on this land.
A curse? Nay, a cure that leads to the very pinnacle of being.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about that with my Paladin playthrough. I knocked her out when I fought her.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace.
A stinging truth, but a truth nonetheless.
See? What is the light
Whoa.
of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain. We do not wish to see you suffer so. Let us cure you.
One sec. You are the cause of the only suffering here. I am duty bound to end you. This is how you get... I think if you use this persuasion option, this is how you get him to cut them up. But I did that last time. But I'm also worried about my... I don't remember what I saved last. The sisters aren't ready. They'll make me sick instead of curing me. And then you can kind of like teach them to do the thing. Anyway, let's just go straight up Paladin. You're the only cause. You're the cause of the only suffering here. I'm duty bound to end you.
Oh, but hush. Hold still. Let there be an end to your suffering.
Oh. Okay, hold on. So, what does in surgery mean? So this guy might be able to survive. Okay, so legendary resistance incapacitation. Okay, so here's a difference where it seems like here you want to take out the whole group of girls. I don't want to kill this distressed patient. Maybe I'll wait on this. Because it says legendary action. After being attacked once per round, Maelstrom can make every assistant cast Wail of Loss simultaneously, which is a 4-meter thing. I don't want to kill this guy, because he's still alive here.
No
holding back.
They're all getting turns, so I have to assume that I need to block this front area here. But he's gonna come up these stairs, right? Either way. So I'm gonna hold off my Hunger of Hadar because I only have one. I think he's gonna come up this way. Does he have a teleport or what does he have? Oh, there's a save from 8 minutes ago. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I could try to use confusion here.
I know just what to do.
That worked oddly well. Okay, let's hold to the left.
Coming through.
This flesh must be flayed.
Master Surgeon's blade is my arm.
So he's coming up here. Okay, well, time to get my boy in the mix here.
Stand careful.
All three of these are confused. I could go all the way around and try to... I don't want to deal with Whale. This guy's got a ton of health. 358. Holy shit. It kind of seems like with the legendary action, you don't want these ladies to survive. The wrong weapon equipped. So this happens to me. Oh, they're both done now. Okay, so I'm gonna, if I do this, then I'm gonna be in trouble with the rest of them, but I will still try it. This is so ill-advised. Can't target undead. I won't be able to get the happy spell here, but I might be able to kill her here. It might be better if I disengage. I don't think this will kill.
Yes, here.
Not bad.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Okay, we have to burst these down as fast as we can. Okay, Will's kind of in the way here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Not enough movement. Fuck. She's so close. Ugh. Okay, don't forget about Divine Smite here. Oh, my turn's kind of wasted here. I can hit it with Cleave. What about these other attacks? So none of these can reach. So I guess I don't want to do nothing here. I'll protect Will with this spell. I can't. I'll protect myself with this spell. This is so bad. So now, wondering maybe if I try to finish her off.
On I go.
He still is confused. Let's see that. Critical miss is unfortunate. 14 is not bad. Okay, big boy, what are we doing? So she's now the surgeon's choice. Grasping appendage. You can pull him, but he's prone now. She's blinded. She got hit by 37 crit. Holy cow. She threw poison at us. Confusion's broken, so we're paralyzed. Only one person's paralyzed. Okay, so you... let's get to sniping again. That was not very much damage. 8?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, here's where we get a little crazy with it. This is only for 2 turns. I might wait till I can get him, but I have Vow of Enmity for him, so let's use this.
Try me.
1 down. 1 to go. Oh, buddy. What did that do? Nothing?
Can't afford to let up. Got to move.
Very low damage. Oh, he's raising them. Oh, that's a wrinkle. Oh, shield blow. Saved. So are these going to go after Asterion? Yes. Okay, now we can really give this guy the business. I still have advantage for 1 more turn, so I'm going to use Divine Smite. Hold on. She's going to use Wail of Loss, which is not great.
Ready.
The best way to kill her is probably Guiding Bolt here. What kind of things does this do? Just straight up bludgeoning. And I don't have... I don't want to see this Wail of Loss. This is my surest kill here. It's at 1. Fuck.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
You disengage.
Let's move.
You and fire on her. Good. You're invisible, so you can try to take out the sisters. Move back over here. And then you give this guy the business. So I still have 1 more turn of advantage. After this, I'll use the other one. So Divine Smite. That's a rough miss, man. That's a really rough miss, too. 2 70% misses is crazy. Are you still paralyzed? Really? No? Alright.
Making my move.
Okay, Hexblade's Curse. Yeah. That's scary. He's below 40. I thought it said he could only do multi-attack below 40%. Well, she's not dead. I might use laying hands on her. No. The paladin stuff's too important. Mayday. Okay, we gotta kill the ladies so they don't do the Whales of Loss. Okay, this is gonna start getting crazy. Okay, so who's got turns here?
Time for a cull.
Okay, try to get big attack here.
Still breathing.
Not great. All right, so
What's the plan?
you need to heal yourself, don't you? Yeah. Should I upscale it to 4? That'd be crazy. No one else really needs heals except her. He's too valuable to... He's just not going to heal very much. It's fine, I can always use a potion. Wait. Let's do this. And then don't move around. You've already done enough.
Behold, the dance of death.
Okay, so this is this sketchy. This is where I try to kill them, I think. I don't really want to accept the I don't want to accept the opportunity for him. I don't see Whale of Loss. He must have already used it, so I'm just gonna hit him. Do I still have the thing? No. So now you use Vow of it. Now you use Vow of Enmity, and then you give this guy the business. Is this ever gonna hit? What the fuck is this? Good damage though. Okay, now we're at the start of the turn, so he's Whale of Loss again. So you don't do that. So you use... This would be a disadvantage roll? Not really, okay. Okay, one down. Stay here. This will be rough. Nice miss, okay. What's that do? Okay, saved it. Is he gonna do the head pull? Okay, this is where it's a bit sketchy if he goes for Shadowheart. Obliging assistant. Heal of 9 is nothing. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so whose turn is it? You finish her off. I could use the crit on this, but it's fine. She's down. Okay.
Survival is all that matters.
So there's one more left. Who's got turns? Shadowheart does. Just hit yourself again. It's fine. I'm gonna heal. I could heal everyone for bless, but it's not really a big deal.
Despite everything.
Take her out. That's so much damage. What? Brutal. Very inconvenient. Alright, give this guy the business. I don't think he's moving anywhere, so I might as well use Piercing Strike here. He hates her. 51. Holy cow. Okay, so.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Highly unfortunate. Okay.
Let's go. Time to push my luck again.
I'm ready.
Take you.
Blood comes easy these days.
Is he Hexblade Curse? Is he Hexblade Curse? Yeah. He's so many buffs. Oh my god. 42. This charisma damage is like really bananas. Okay, he's gonna take out Shadowheart again. All he does is attack every time. What a dick. Okay, this is annoying, but we have enough guys to take it out. I just don't want to. I don't want to keep using him on her because he just does so much damage. Oh shit. At least he's not multi-attack. Okay. Okay, good. So now... one crit of this should kill him. I mean, that was a lot. 37 Radiant, 6 Psychic, 4 Fire, 21 Slashing. That's crazy. Alright, buddy. Okay, so that was, again, there's a lot of ways that we're uniquely suited to do really well against these guys. Nice, okay. This is probably, I'm going to clean this all up, and that's probably it for me today. Okay.
What's next?
Good job, everybody.
Pull yourself together.
Trepan, what's that? Short sword. And a paralytic poison. Interesting. That's what that is. A paralytic poison. Syringes. Mattis Thorn, what do you got, bud? He's got a lot. A key. A battered loot. Supply pack. Gold. This. Wow. Once per long rest, when scoring a critical hit on a humanoid, the wearer can paralyze the target for 2 turns. That's got... it's got you written all over it, buddy. What do you got right now? Tarnished Charm? Yeah, that's gonna... we're gonna replace that.
What a day.
Okay, so how bad is your inventory currently? It's just you're full of this, all this bullshit. Leather armor, give to him. More of these heavy things. Okay. Okay, so we got a lot of good stuff from in there, didn't we? What else was it? The battered loot is almost certainly what we need for art.
Let's have a look.
Artificial leech. A light dagger. And more of the poison. Okay, so we gotta talk to this guy. That was fun. It's fun to have like Asterion kind of like going on his own. All right, all sorts of people to loot here. I actually find, yeah, I really feel, I feel like this, mostly today, but also on other days as well. It really feels to me like the normal battles are so fun. Where does this go? Like the normal battles are so fun, and the bosses are so stressful. They're getting a little better. So if I do a, we'll see how the rest, we'll see the rest of the playthrough goes. But if I do a honor mode playthrough in the future, I'll know to be like really cautious early. And we'll see how the rest of it goes. What happens if you talk to the rest of the sisters? Alright. So, where do these roots go? First off, let's talk to this patient. Alright, we got a nice amulet from that guy. I never used that crit. I always wait it. He's having a rough time here. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that last time I did this, I managed to convince him. I managed to convince the nurses to. I managed to convince him to let the nurses chop him up because he's so insane. So I never actually have fought that guy before. Where did that patient go? He has no eyes. Okay, this, oh, those roots are up here. Okay, cool. All right, so this is all covered. There's now the morgue. I just don't know how to get to where that... It's something about an ominous crevice or something. My sister Lidwin is gear? Alright, let's take a smell, see what she's got. She was the one who was the most, like, benevolent. Are they gonna fight me now that their boss is dead? Maybe the front sister will.
The doctor's found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him. I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient.
Her voice is so funny. I can't barter with her. Because I fucked this up. You can only do perception of her if you convince them.
The teachings live on. I will sell you what I can.
Okay, so I fucked up with perception check. Now I can't buy from her. Alright, duly noted. Okay, what's the front lady say? Is she gonna fight me?
The doctor is absent today. Come back another time.
He's the rare boss where like you actually have to deal with the nurses and not him. He's sort of like a nurse enabler. And the multi-attack is obviously very scary. But we have enough armor class to really deal with it. Okay, so there is the morgue to travel to. There's the ledger, punish the wicked. So there's that whole underground area to deal with, but I think I'll leave that for another day. And for now, I'll go back to the Last Light Inn and deal with these guys. Because I found the loot, so it updated this. Okay, let's clear the inventory a little bit.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
Trade barter. Going from trade to barter. Hand axe. Ironwood club. Thank you. Short sword. Bone saw. Kind of cool. Keep that. Artificial leech. Wait, are these daggers better than the ones he has? Should check. I like gold. I like keeping gold. So much shit. All right, I guess made some good dolo. Made some good dolo there. Do I want anything with it? There's so many tools in this. Like there's so many things like arrows of transposition. I can just give you so many possibilities on how to go through stuff. Maybe I'll stock up on potions. I don't think I really want anything these guys have. Some archers claim that these arrows switch places with one another when placed in the same quiver. You rascal. Take one of those. Alright. Cool, let's look at these daggers. What are his, like, 2 to 5? Hold on, take it out and see what it is. 6 to 9. What are these other ones?
Through this hell.
Nice. I think at least one of these is gonna be an improvement. Can I get some organization in my life here? All these letters gotta go. What I should do is put them in one of those backpacks. Bucks. Okay, where are those daggers at? This one. Syringe. Assassin's short sword. You can have that too, bud. All these helms I should sell. That's all? Okay. So you. Let's take a look what you got there. 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 9, 6 to 11. So they're all the fucking same. So these ones have an effect on them. This one is artificial leech, pierce enemies' flesh and possibly make them bleed. And then this one is inject enemy with a mysterious liquid in your syringe and possibly poison them. So they're all the same because they're just like, just a weapon enchantment plus 1. So this is a little more fun. A pokey syringe, I like that. Okay, so let's go talk to the guy about Halsin.
Very well.
What's Shahira doing?
Have a word.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
I want to ask you about something.
Then speak.
How did the Harpers first learn of the Absolute?
The same way hoppers learn of anything. Poking noses where they don't belong. We sent an agent to infiltrate this cult. The latest fad among the city's bored nobility, I thought. Until that same agent returned and tried to plant a knife in my neck. My first encounter with a true soul.
Little chubby kitty.
I'm glad ours ended on friendlier terms. From there, I made some inquiries of my own. Saw firsthand how easily the cult could turn friend to foe with but the twist of a tadpole. And so I gathered my harpers and came to the source. Moonrise Towers.
Okay, no further questions. Thank you. There's a chest over there. Roland's back. How's you doing, bud? I gotta talk to that kid on my base, but there's no urgency. This is sick in that you have so much extra damage and you don't lose if you miss.
Yes, you saved me from shadow creatures. No need to gloat.
I'm absolutely going to gloat. I saved your life.
Well, I'm not here to grovel, so piss off.
There's something about people who are like exude a miasma of weakness that like fosters a lack of compassion.
Daniel.
So who's gonna play the lute?
Climbing up a tree.
Alright, come on, pick it up.
He keeps saying Daniel's name.
Yeah.
He must know more.
As soon as you talk to the moon priest, you get the big scrap. I found a lute. It seems to belong to the Flaming Fist.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
I think it's his lute. Pull out the lute you found and play a little. Man, I wish I was a bard right now. Oh, Will likes that. Dude, you're getting blood on the loot.
Daniel! He's still trapped there. He needs help.
This guy looks very Greek.
Calm. Breathe.
Oh, it's not a toga. It's a bandage. I get it.
You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
Whoa.
A century. You're Halsin.
Whoa.
Daniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and
Kind of an Adrian Brody style look to this guy.
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
He looks cool. Halsin. He does look. There's like a vaguely animal-like quality to him.
I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
This may prove perilous. All right, big fella.
All right, what now? Have a lot on my mind.
It's 2 per level. The lay on hands charges. What's up, little dude?
Mol can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Oh, that's good. When the wearer disengages, they also create a foggy cloud with 2-meter radius that lasts for 1 turn. That's a really good thing for acrobatics and armor class. Fishing rod of alertness. Break your target's interference and break your target's concentration and silence it is a very good arrow. And I'm tempted by these boots. 26-25 though is crazy.
Pleasure.
Halsin?
How's the barricade coming? Pretty.
Where'd he go? Over here, okay. Whoa, what's this? Have I been here before? Wait, there's a whole section here I haven't even gone to before. Whoa. Okay, it's not much. I'll do this now. Alright, pal. Start us off.
Silent as the grave.
Dream in red. Everything is clear.
I look like Shadowheart is about to jump onto that. Alright, folks, sniff around.
Shadow curse. At least they were afforded a burial.
Open grave. Not like that. What am I doing?
I wonder what the next move is. This way.
What's that? Flaming fist. Someone beat her to a pulp.
Shield of Scorching Reprisal, you say? When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. Grants resistance to fire damage. Blazing retaliation class actions. Huddle behind your shield to increase your armor by 1 and reap scorching retaliation upon attackers who miss you. That is so sick. Why is it a class action? Is it a lawsuit?
Defender of the people.
You kind of have a shit shield right now, don't you? Yeah. It's like a minor bonus. This is really good. I'm really excited about that. That's so cool. Oh my god.
All is ash and meat. On my way.
Wait. Something else? It's the same thing, dumbass. We already got that. I've never seen that happen before.
Anything of use? Might be useful.
There's gotta be another dirt mound over here, right? No? Is this like a tower defense coming? Alright, big guy. Alright, big guy. So I used
The pride of the gate.
a bit too many spell slots.
Still alive.
So let's see how this goes.
Progress.
Oh, I don't have my buffs yet. I don't have my buffs anymore either from Temple of Shar. I wonder if I can get them back. Kind of curious, honestly. Let's see if I can go back and get those.
Really? Now? Don't waste a step.
Yeah, so I gotta deal with that morgue at some point. Come on, team, hurry up. When can I get a better sword? It's been so long. Is this the toll house? No. Wait, where am I going? Wait, hold on. What are we doing here? Stop.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Stop it. Whatever you're doing, stop it. Idiots. Alright. That was some crazy autopathing. Where am I going to show up? Please stop moving. The waning moon, refading survival checks. Did anyone have any left? Who failed it? Asterion, the Slayer.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Still in control. Just.
Damn. Okay, so get back out of here, you maniacs. And go over here to where that central area is with the temple. Which I can't find. Where am I? Where's this? Oh, here it is. This is where I want to be. Okay. Can I get those buffs again? There's no way, right? +5? To the stats of your choice? That's insane. Hello, Katie. You're so beautiful. Yes, you are. You gotta wait. I gotta fight. I gotta defend my goblins. Okay, so this is charisma. That one's wisdom. Right?
Let's get on with it. Let's see what we have here.
That was intelligence. So I want 2 charisma, 1 wisdom.
The statue gazes at you in.
Okay, so a one-time thing. All right. Well, you can't win them all. That would be a little too good.
With haste.
I barely used it. I think. Fortunately.
Here goes nothing.
That's another trick to remember, is like, when do you use, which long rest period do you get the +5 to all stat, to a stat of your choice? Okay, let's see with Halsin once and we're out of here.
Blood, this is heavy.
Does Damon have gear?
I should speak up.
Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Interesting. This hammer's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or as a Warlock's pack weapon. How am I going to get something better than this purple armor? Attackers can't land critical hits on the wearer. When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 3 turns. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Okay, so I'm not too concerned with these things, but this is kind of crazy. And this is intriguing as well. So, do I want to use one of these things? I can't afford this for Will. How do you beat this? 7 to 28? I'm sure it's like a little bit bigger if I do the hex weapon.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
That's a crazy sword. Probably if you're using like a swashbuckler rogue or something. Alright. Where's Halsin? He's here. Alright, see what we got here. Could have a whole lot of spell charges. I'm a little worried about that.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
You're here. Good.
+5 charisma
We can begin.
for Will and +5 wisdom for Shadowheart are like a huge buff if you need it. Let's do it.
Very well. Once I begin the ritual, a portal to the Shadowfell will open, one that will help me save Thaniel. Whatever happens, I must go alone.
Alright.
With the Oakfather's blessing, I can infiltrate the Shadowfell, but doing so will sap my strength. I'll need your help if I'm to return. I need you to stay here, keep the portal open until I return, and defend it at all costs.
Alright.
Good. Now it's important that only I pass through the portal once it opens. The magic is fragile. Any mistake, and our one chance will be lost forever.
He's got bear scratches. He's got like animal scratches on his face.
Of seeking the Oak Father's favor, to find a way to part the veil. Pray that this works.
This isn't gonna like actually do something with the Shadow Curse in the short term, right? This is something where I need to like bring Faniel to the end of the level.
Aid me.
I wonder if I'm doing this too early.
Open the jaws of darkness. Make passage for your vessel of light.
This is cool.
It's ready. I'll return with Thaniel as soon as possible. Stay close to the portal. Buy me what time you can.
I mean, okay, they go for the portal? Okay, hold on. This would be a good time to use the Guardians of, like, whatever it's called. I need light here. Whoa, there's a lot of guys here.
The fearless.
Where's the best choke but here? There you are. Enjoy that, fellas. Jesus. Am I using my new dagger? Yeah, I am. Nice. Okay, there's a lot of guys coming here. This would be good for having a mage for this. So my main concern is them going toward the door, so I have to move so I'm blocking it more. I basically have to keep Shadowheart. You.
Fight. Let's go.
Is there any sort of defensive spells I can do here? Not really. I have to kill this guy. Extremely unfortunate. I gotta provoke the attack of opportunity. Okay. And then Shadowheart. Who's that? Shadow Curse Pilgrim. Now you use Spirit Guardians, the Radiant Fashion. And then you move to block this whole passageway. Yeah, there you go. Oh my sweet lord. Well, that was a one-shot? Whoa. Okay, so she's covering the whole thing now. Okay, good.
No choice but to keep going.
That was a waste. You get experience for this, that's good. The reason that was a waste is because he was gonna die to the Spirit Guardian thing anyway. So this is where it gets dicey. Whoa. Whoa. This is where Gale was really great. Who is that? Asterion? Okay. Is that a concentration? Yes. So, I don't really have an AoE I can do. I think I Misty Step here. I really don't want to use Misty Step for my last spell slot. Time for my class action. This is pretty clutch. Why is this working?
Fleet of foot.
Oh, that's rude.
Be quick.
You have to stay here, but in the meantime, I can probably toast like a bunch of these guys here. And you get a good angle. Oh yeah. Extremely clutch. Get back here. Do I heal everyone? We'll see. Oh wait.
What now?
You gotta go get those guys. Such a mistake. I love it. Okay, we're gonna have to support him from range. Because I think they're going for the portal, so I might be safe here. Yeah. The tentacles seem good. Hunger of Hadar would probably be better, but the tentacles see... Whoa. Oh my god, this is so clutch. Holy shit. That and the, Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I don't like that at all. Okay. Gith warriors flying in from the lake? It's insane. Whose turn is it? Can I heal this thing? Whose turn is it, Will? Will, can you get this? Actually, I don't know. I think this is time for Hunger of Hadar.
A bright idea.
Unfortunate. They're blinded. This shouldn't work. Which of them have arrows? It's kind of crazy how many of them have arrows. I'm sure that was a play. Highly unfortunate. It's only 19 health left. I can't heal it.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, I'm in the midst of it. Hell yeah. Do I have any other AoEs? Not really. Just hit the ones with crossbows. Can I get rid of the thing? Maybe I can. No? So here's where the arrows are gonna really fuck me over, I think. Yeah, there we go. Another outstanding turn, but I'm gonna need some big arrow AoE here. Otherwise, this is very good. Unless I'm sure there's some more wrinkles though. Jesus Christ.
We just have to buy him a little more time.
Uh-oh. She should be getting us that. Oh, she's not exactly in the middle. Did you hit it? No, okay. Whose turn is it? Will's? That's a lot of health, actually. I didn't do very much damage. Not great. That guy's got arrows. Mayday. It's so annoying. What the fuck? Okay, we gotta kill a lot of these guys here. Good job. This is a little crazy. I don't think I can do this. There's the fucking guys with like crossbows. How are you supposed to deal with that? Okay, well, I know what things I need to do next to fix this. One, I've got to kill this thing for sure. I'm not sure how though. Oops.
Still on my feet.
Guy's got 1 health left, is ruining my life. Okay, so do any more of them have arrows? Can't believe I used my last Misty Step for that. Oh, they're coming for me? Oh, God. Okay, it could be worse. It's very good, actually. There's some other wrinkles, though. There's another shadow somewhere. Yeah, hit me all day. Do you understand my purple armor? There's one more shadow here. This is very frightening. Ah. Ah. Okay, I don't know how I possibly can do this. I really need this to hit. Okay. I can't get the thing. Well, just do your best. Do I kill the doggies? Why am I heavily encumbered? Go, you lower my strength. That's so annoying, oh my god. How much is... Can I... I'm now fine, right? If I still my moves? Okay, so... I have to... I'm not sure who to... I just have to kill the guys around me, I guess. This guy looks a little tankier. Really unlucky to do 2 total damage there. Okay. Nice. Okay, that was clutch. Okay, so we need some healing. Who else has... No one else has arrows. So you are having a really fun time here. I know this. So, you have no spells left. But you can do advantage on attack rolls. And just choose your poison here, basically. Not really it, but okay. So, is there another shadow somewhere? There is, and we can't see it. Not ideal. Okay, so... I still have my level 4 spell, but I don't really have a good level 4 spell. I just have to kind of toast this guy. Did I change my, like, spell slinger gloves? What happened here? These gloves should be still affecting my thing, but I can't see where the option is. No opportunity attacks? So they turn from him. Oh, there's one right there. Holy shit. Okay, so all the ranged ones are gone, which means hopefully I've survived this. Right? Except for that one shadow. Where is it? Oh, the shadow's attacking him. Nice.
It's done.
That was a little crazy. Those crossbow dudes are tilting me heavily.
But something's wrong. Dreadfully wrong.
All those explosions?
No. It can't be.
We need to get Thaniel someplace safe.
Yes. I'll bring him back to camp. He'll be safest with us. I need to examine him. I need to understand what's wrong. It's almost like something's missing from him.
This is kind of cool to have the like undead specialization of the paladin and the cleric for this act while Halsin does all this stuff, and then maybe segueing to Halsin after this. Can you loot all this stuff? Nice.
Can't give up now.
Wow, I must have got so much XP from that. $575. Everything was slayed by holy light. That was sketchy, man. I don't know what was going on there.
You glimpse a young harper on the eve of battle against Thorn long ago. He and his comrades toast each other in the last light.
Whoa.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, that was a lot of level 7.
What's inside?
Where am I needed?
Shadow Cursed Pilgrim. I need the Shadow Mastiff alive and attack. If that's not the case, the second half of your payment shall be forfeited on your return to Baldur's Gate. I've generously paid a large amount of gold in advance, and I've supplied all the necessaries you're required to see this endeavor done correctly. They say you are unmatched as a poacher for your sake. Hope there's no exaggeration. Okay. Send that to camp. Calcified tumor. A survival check, eh?
Time to dally.
All right, that was pretty fun. That was getting real sketchy for a minute. Yeah, what have we here? Okay, give me all these goodies.
What's in here?
I think I should be able to fast track to the other side of town after this. All right. All right, time to clear my inventory, and then that's it for me for today. I gotta make some charcoal grilled salmon and rice.
There's more where that came from.
I like that it's charcoal season now, so I can now buy the salmon steaks instead of the salmon fillets. I mean, I could before, but they're just like they're not really that good. If you're just like pan frying them or something like that. Will's got Shadowheart's clothes, you weirdo. Alright, time to cash in here. She can't afford all my goodies. So can I grab anything from her? Not really. Rapier +2. Okay, how do I organize her gear by type? Quality. I wonder if this will be better than what Will has. I think the Shadow Blade is just too OP though. Something else here I really can think of finding valuable.
Take care now.
Here you go, Will. You have a lore dagger. Where is it?
Defender of the people.
You now have a flail and a dagger. 7 to 14? Who knows? Okay. So that's gonna have to do for now. We have no, essentially no spell slots. If I had to do that again, if I didn't have that work, I would have done Guardian of the Faith, which I probably should. I know she only has one level 4 spell slot, but I haven't used Freedom of Movement once. This is pretty sick, though. And she has Death Ward and Blight from Always Prepared. All these things that are like... She basically doesn't work as a Death Cleric at all. It's all... I mean, part of this is because it's Act 2, but... Guardian of Faith and Spirit Guardians give her a lot of like meaningful damage without like... Beacon of Hope I haven't been using. This is a bit too... Healy. So I'll put a Guardian of Faith there. 2 level 4 spells, 2 level 3 spells. Not great. All this other stuff I don't use. I can just upscale stuff, I guess. Anyway, hard to say. You, sir, have been extremely useful. Okay, well, that'll do for now. This is always a thing. It's really hard to get started in this game, but then it's really, really, really hard to get stopped as well. So, that's it for me. Pretty fun, man. Had to change inputs to my other monitor. I probably could use 3 monitors, but it seems a bit tryhard. Also, I have a 2-arm monitor holder, so I have to like tape it to the wall or something. Anyway, okay, back tomorrow. Bye.